Hey guys, it's me, 80 Sort guys. So guys, me previewing guys USA versus Costa Rica at home, guys. This is gonna be a huge match, a huge match for Greg Berhalter and the national team, and this is a match that I expect us to put out a stronger team, because that performance we saw against Panama was completely, and I mean completely atrocious. That performance I saw was disgraceful. It was. And I still blame a lot of that defeat on Berhalter himself. So it is imperative that Berhalter does not underestimate Costa Rica. And this is a game at home. This is a game that we're theoretically supposed to win. Because remember, guys, the mindset for us as CONCACAF US men's national league fans should be we win our home games, draw away games, and we'll be good to go. But as I said before, it's not really practical because we're not going to withdraw all our away games. We just lost on Sunday, and we're not going to win all our home games. So we're just going to have to pick up as many wins as we can at home and just make up as many wins as we can away from home as well. Okay? Now this is a big match. This is a huge match for both national teams here because you look at Costa Rica in particular, they just got a huge win against El Salvador. Huge win. Because they were actually going to lose the game. El Salvador almost nearly did an upset there. And you look at what they have done in the World Cup qualifiers so far. They've actually done pretty decent. You know, they got a 0-0 draw against Panama away from home, kept a clean sheet. Navas was incredible, as usual. And they lost to Mexico 1-0, and it was a penalty. You know, then they drew against Jamaica 1-1 in a game which they opened the scoring first. Yeah, they probably could have lost the game, but Jamaica, Keylor Navas, obviously, the back end was very good. And then they drew away against Honduras 0-0. And then they just got a huge win against El Salvador 2-1 at home. So you could tell right here that Costa Rica, as far as their goals conceded, they've only conceded 3 goals. Only conceded 3 goals. And they have scored a total of 3 goals as well. So their goal difference right now is +0, which I think is really interesting. You're looking at players in particular that have been really impressive with Costa Rica. And I feel like the thing about Costa Rica is this. Defensively, they look very strong. They're very strong going defensively. It's just for me, their forwards aren't really that clinical, and it's kind of similar to Panama in the sense that I feel like for me, Costa Rica are very tough to break down, and that defensive attacking wise, they can be a bit of a struggle to break, bit of a struggle to score the goals. You know, you look at the lineup right here in particular against El Salvador, in which they actually won 2 goals to 1, as I mentioned, and obviously, you know, an incredible. Players that are very important for the team are Keylor Navas as usual. PSG goalkeeper, amazing goalkeeper indeed. Brian Ruiz as well, very good player indeed. Joel Campbell is very good. They have Duarte, Calval, Vanegas. It's a very good team, guys. It's a Costa Rica team that's still good. And while I do expect us to expect Costa Rica to still be in contention, because as I said before, guys, if Costa Rica had, let's just say hypothetically they had drawn that game, right? They would have actually been on 4 points, and they would have actually been on 6th in the table right now. But with that win, they put themselves in 5th, and they're still fighting for that playoff spot. Because in my opinion, guys, I think Costa Rica is fighting for that playoff spot, which is going to be, in my opinion, between Panama and Costa Rica. Maybe El Salvador you could put in there as well. Okay? And so that's going to be really interesting to see how they do. And of course, as I said, they are a very good team, a very good team indeed. And not to mention, the funny thing about this is that in the reverse fixture last time in the World Cup qualifiers, they actually won against the USA on USA soil 2-0. And in fact, I want to show you guys right here. They actually won against the US 2-0. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it, guys? It was in 2017, I'm pretty sure. And they also won against us 4-0 as well. You know, right here, I want to say. Where is it? Should be here somewhere. Where is that? I just saw we lost 4-0. I think was it. Where is it? All right, let me just click this real quick. Yeah, right here. 2-0. Marco Oreni, he scored the 2 goals for them, and as you can see right there, they're winning a very defensive 5-4-1 kind of formation. So, you know, Oreni as well. He's going to be there as well. So he's going to be interesting. I don't think he's in the squad. If I want to say, let me just check. Is he in the squad list? I don't think he is. And Asha career. Yeah, he's done. He's retired. So we will not have to face him, of course. So that's going to be interesting. And then obviously you look at the other player like you see. I think I saw that they also won against us 4-0 as well. So let me just see if I can find that. And yeah, we didn't even score a single goal against them in the World Cup qualifiers last time around. We conceded 6 goals to them, guys, which is really, really sad. Right here, guys. Joel Campbell, Bolanis, and Venegas. So for me, guys, I think Costa Rica, what they're going to do in this game is they're going to play in a 4-2-3-1 kind of shape. That 4-2-3-1 has been kind of their main formation. And you look at the players right here that's been called up. You can see some very good players indeed. So as you can see, Joel Campbell has been their top goal scorer. You can see right there, they just got that win there. And you can see their market value as well, which is really interesting indeed. So they're going to go with the 4-2-3-1, I reckon. And they'll probably go the same lineup as they did against El Salvador, maybe 1 or 2 changes to that starting 11. So let's go ahead and look into the head-to-head. Oh, shoot, I show you guys the lineup. But I'll tell you guys about the lineup later. So you can see the last 10 meetings. USA have triumphed the last 3 meetings with 4-0, 1-0, 2-0. Now, keep in mind, guys, I believe all 3 of these games were friendlies. So let's not really take those too much into consideration. Costa Rica, as I said, they won 2-0 last time around. In a competitive meeting, we won against them 2-0 in the Gold Cup semifinals, and they also won 4-0. So it's been a very much back and forth. Like, it's been like USA been winning and Costa Rica been winning. It's kind of like a back and forth kind of thing. You can see USA have triumphed, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6. Costa Rica picked up 4 wins against the US. And you can see the current coach here, Greg Berhalter, against Luis Fernando Suarez. He's got 3 wins under his belt. And as far as Luis Fernando Suarez is concerned, his record against the USA has been 1 win and 3 losses. And you can see the most valuable player for Costa Rica is obviously Keylor Navas with 13.2 mil, and most valuable player for U.S. men's national team is Serginho Dest. You can see the top fixture goal scorer. You have Rolando Fransky with 5 goals, Joel Campbell 4 goals, Clint Dempsey with 4 goals, Landon Donovan 3 goals, and Carlos Hernandez with 2 goals. And you can see right there the international record. USA picked up 60 wins. Costa Rica picked up 12 wins. 3 games have ended in a draw. So you can see right there, very interesting indeed. Now let's move on to the U.S. starting 11 that I'm hoping to see. It's difficult to really predict what Greg Berhalter will do because I don't know what he's having in his mind. But this is the best, in my opinion, best starting 11 that we could have. And we're also going to be playing a lower.com field. Okay, so let's go and look at this. So I think in goal, we're going to see Matt Turner. Matt Turner will be starting here. I know people will blame him for that goal against Panama, which, to be fair, I could somewhat understand, but I think he was just trying to clear the ball away, so I put more blame on Zardes and the whole defense than Turner himself. And then for the right back position, I think Serginho Dest should be fine for this game. He didn't play whatsoever against Panama, so I would assume that he would be fit enough to start this game, so hopefully he does start. And then I think Robinson will start. He didn't play against Panama, I believe, so he's going to start for sure. And then I think we might see Chris Richards get a debut. Now, this is a tough one to make because, as I said, we have 2 other options. You have Zimmerman, and you also have Mark McKenzie. Zimmerman had played 2 full games coming into this game, 90 minutes, and I just don't think he's going to start this game. I just don't think he's going to do it because that's going to be too much for him. As far as Mark McKenzie is concerned, he hasn't really been that great. He hasn't really been that good for us defensively, so I think Berhalter might go with Richards here. I'm hoping he does because I would really like to see how what Chris Richards can do. He's playing for Hoffenheim, and he deserves a minute. Because as I said before, guys, he hasn't got a competitive minute under Greg Berhalter in the qualifiers. That is embarrassing. Guys. This guy plays in the Bundesliga club, Hoffenheim, and yet he can't even get minutes over a guy that M. Zimmerman. That's not even in the original plans. I don't know what to say, man. Left back, Anthony Robinson, he'll be back from his quarantine. He should be back. He'll be back for the game, guys, so it's fine. And then I think we'll actually see... Hold up. Let me make a change here. I think we'll see this, guys. I think we're actually going to see this. Okay, so for the midfield, I think we're going to see Tyler Adams start, and then Yunus Musa and McKennie. Now, I think Tyler Adams will definitely start. He didn't play. He played 45 minutes against Panama. We saw how much difference he made, so I think he'll definitely be in the midfield for sure, the CDM. And then I think McKennie will start this game simply because he didn't play against Panama, I'm sorry. And he'll be back, so assuming he is fit, of course. Yunus Musa may not start this game. He may not, but I think he will start simply because, as I said, there's really no other great options we have in the midfield because, as I said, I don't really think Greg will start Leggett. I don't really think Acosta will start, and obviously Jackson Yuel, we obviously know. And then there is a chance that maybe Luca De Torre, who is a good player, But I just don't think Greg will put him in this kind of game just yet. So maybe we'll see Musa play like around 60 minutes and he come off the bench for 30 minutes. And then I think Aronson will start on the left, and I think we'll see Pepe on the middle, and then I think we'll see Weah. We could also see Matthew Hoppe get an opportunity. I hope we could see him come off the bench because I'm tired of Zardes. I don't want to see Zardes coming on this game. So for my prediction for this game, guys, it's a tough game to predict. We've seen how Costa Rica have done. And as I said, even though Costa Rica, they have been slowly declining, as I said, they have a lot of experienced players. A lot of their players are very experienced. There's not a lot of young energy there. But they still have the more experience, the more knowledge, and the more capabilities. And they probably have the better team. I still do think we should win the game. Because with all due respect, Costa Rica, they haven't really been that great. They really haven't been. Okay? They haven't been that bad. I will give them credit. But they haven't really been that great. And so I really do believe that we should beat this team. And so my prediction is that we win this game 2-0. I think we'll keep a clean sheet at home. I hope we can defensively be solid at the back. I think that's something that we have been generally good at. And we've only conceded, I think we've only conceded 3 goals, I want to say. So defensively, we've been actually pretty good as well. So, as I said before, guys, it's going to be really fascinating to see how this pans out. Obviously, I think Ricardo Pepi will score a goal. And then, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to say McKennie scores. I think we can overload Costa Rica when it comes to flanks. And that, for me, is where we're going to enjoy a lot of our movement. Like, I feel like a lot of our successful play will be through the flanks. Like, I feel like if we want to beat Costa Rica, we're going to have to do a lot of play through the flanks because that's where I've seen Costa Rica been very vulnerable at when it comes to the fullbacks. So I think we can expose our fullbacks and, put the wingers in and drive the wingers forward. So for me, wingers will be very important. We need some creative spark in the midfield, and I think McKennie and Yunus Musa and Adams could do that. Because, as I said before, guys, when you have Yunus Musa there and you have Leggett and you have Kellen Acosta, these players aren't creative whatsoever. Now, when you have Musa, McKennie we know is creative. And Adams, even though he isn't really that creative, I'd still say he's probably more creative than Kellen Acosta is. So I would say that's going to be like that. And I think Weah and Aronson could do that. So, as I said, I think Pepe will score from a header, and I think McKennie will score from a set piece. Okay? I could see us scoring from a corner in this game for some reason, guys. Maybe even another header as well. So, as I said before, guys, hopefully the USA gets the dub, guys. As I said before, guys, even though this window wasn't really that great of a window, I would have personally liked to get 7 out of 9 instead of 6 over 9. I will still take 6, and we're still on track to qualify because that would leave us with 11 points, which is basically roughly around halfway amount of the points that we need. Because remember, guys, we need around 20 to 25 points to qualify to the FIFA World Cup. So as I said, if we get 11 out of 20 in the month of October, I'm fairly okay with that. Okay? But as I said before, guys, we cannot afford to draw this game or lose this game. Because as I said, 4 points or 3 points in this window would be a complete disaster. And I don't even want to talk about that. I don't. So that's it for today, guys. Make sure you guys check out me and my platform below. Check on me and my other platforms listed in the description below. As well as make sure you guys comment, subscribe. And if you are a Costa Rican here, tell me how you're feeling in the comment section below. Because as I said before, guys, you guys are probably more knowledgeable about your team than I am. So, of course, if there's anything I missed, let me know. And that's pretty much it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys. Remember, guys, to also leave down your predicted 11, also your predicted score, as well as what do you guys think? How can we beat Costa Rica as well? I also want you guys to give me your input as well. So, I hope you guys do enjoy the video, guys. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.